Epic circus initiated by command. Epic circus deployed across the land. We bless the order, we bless the flame, and write the opening of the name. In the name of the light. Before the world can resist, schools marked first in the targeting grid, hospitals folded where the strikes are hid. We do not see children, we see terrain, lies reduced to acceptable gain, civilians counted as unavoidable costs in every advance where morality's lost. We call it scripture, we call it defense, we baptize destruction in righteous pretense. Every explosion is cleansed of its face, when written as order, not human disgrace.
We justify the ashes,
we sanctify the fire,
we rename the victims
to serve desire.
We raise the prayer,
we bend the truth,
we crown the war
with stolen proof.
Epic circus deployed
across blood and stone.
Truth arrives after the damage is known.
What is lost is erased,
never shown. Deployed.
We define the war
through holy silence,
through iron law.
We define the war. We redraw the map with extraction in mind. Oil beneath borders determines mankind. Nations become assets, corridors, lines. Not living worlds, but resource designs. We speak of salvation while markets rise, as villages vanish under foreign skies. We trade entire futures in closed-door rooms, while distant children inherit the tombs. We send our children in uniforms, bright to die for the order we name the right,
and turn their names into speeches and pride. While counting the cost, we refuse to divide.
We crown the operation in sacred disguise, and bury the truth in carefully crafted lies.
We do not witness damage,
we classify it.
We do not face consequence,
we sanitize it.
We bless the ruin,
we bless the fall.
we name the innocent
collateral. Epic circus deployed across blood and stone.
Truth arrives after the damage is known.
What is lost is erased,
never shown.
we define the war
through holy silence,
through iron law.
We define the war. If innocence had value in command, then every order would collapse. If every life was truly sacred, then no empire could last. So we measure worth in distance,
we measure grief in delay,
and call it righteous purpose.
when children are taken away,
The altar is built from consequence,
the hymn is written in flame,
and every prayer they force to heaven
returns with a
different name.
If protection is the reason, why does that follow the line? If justice is the doctrine, why is truth redefined? The city's reduced to name. The prayers still echo upward, but nothing remains the same.